Yo everybody, it is the dog here and I'm just going to do a quick video on my addictions, alcohol abuse, my weed abuse. So for a bit of context, if you know me, you know that I've struggled with alcohol abuse pretty much since I was 14. Started out drinking from a young age, passing out, throwing up at parties, and then slowly this developed, and at university I basically used to just black out and be really nasty and aggressive to my friends. It's also been with my family, so I missed my best friend's 21st birthday party in Amsterdam because I got drunk and left my bag at home, left my passport at home, was horrible to my friends all evening. At one of my cousin's weddings I got really drunk and didn't want to leave and basically got really aggressive towards my mum and my sister. And yeah, just similar events to this happening pretty much consistently when I drink. So this led to me stopping drinking in September of last year, and I basically stopped drinking for a year and everything was great. But recently, within the last 3 months, pretty much a year from September, I have been drinking again. So I had some casual pints down in London with a friend, and then met up for dinner with some friends, had a few more pints, and slowly it's sort of snowballed until recently I'd say I've been drunk at least 3 times in the last 3 months. And yeah, this is not something I'm happy of or proud of, and clearly it's something, you know, in the past I've had these horrible events that I should not be doing. And it's not good for my self-esteem, my psyche, or just my general health. On top of this, I've also smoked weed pretty consistently for the last 4 years now. With Hog to Dog, I've made a commitment to not smoke, and I'm now 17 days in the clear with weed. But my plan was to smoke again in 2 months, sort of as like a weekend off. And what I've realised with all of these substance things is that I simply cannot let myself do it once, because it's just a snowball effect. And I don't know if this is the same for anybody who's been addicted to something, but I know how bad alcohol is for me, and over the last 3 months I've basically allowed it to snowball from just a casual pint with some friends to a few pints, to a few pints and a few shots, to being drunk at least 3 times. And what I've become aware of is that I just cannot open the door to these things in my life, because it leads further down the path of addiction and negativity. And you know, I'm not going to say never, I'm never going to say never, because I don't think that's realistic, but what I am certain of is that in my day-to-day life, again, for the next year, for the next 2 years, I cannot smoke or drink alcohol because I'm not in control. And I think a lot of the time I do these things to relax or escape reality and not think about my problems, but really what the issue is now is that I'm 22, I'm at the beginning of my life, I'm not doing your conventional get a job, work, have the weekends, relax on the weekends. I'm trying to do it myself, and I need to stop being soft and thinking that I need time off to relax. And I think I have that time to relax and I don't need any of these substances. And when you've been addicted to something, in my experience, once you start doing it again, it snowballs, and I'm out of control with the drinking again. And I didn't think I'd be saying that this time last year when I had been sober for 3 months. I did not think I'd be saying that ever again, and realistically that is the situation. So just a bit of advice really for me, and I think, you know, from my perspective of other people, it's the same for them. You know, don't open the door to these things, and don't let something back into your life if you think it's directly negative. And I just think, be really careful. If you've had a problem with something, just be very cautious about the fact that once you leave the door open, it's possible for a vice that you've conquered to creep back in very easily. That's everything, guys. Just a quick little video to let you know where I'm at with that. Peace and love.